morning. I am your friend and professor Dr. Anand Kopre, and today we will going to discuss something new in the game theory. So here we go. So if you will get the problem like this, you have to understand problem first. So here in the problem, player A has given, player B has given along with their strategy, and we have to find out the value of game. So we'll start with the solution. And as I said, before solving the game theory, you need to find out saddle point. So first we will find out the saddle point in the solution. And for the saddle point, we need to find out a row minimum. So minimum value from respective row. So from first row, minimum value is minus 18. From second row, minimum value is 6. From next row, minimum value is minus 30. So from this minimum value, we have to find out the maximum value. And the maximum value is 6. So that is your maximum of the minimum. The same way, we have to find out column maximum. So maximum value of each column. So first column 150 is highest value. Maximum value is column second is 102. Maximum value is from column number 3 is 78, and from the last column maximum value is 90, and from this maximum value we have to find out a minimum value. So minimum value is 78. It is minimum of the maximum, and here we can see maximum and minimax is not same, hence we need to apply dominance rules. So we will go with the dominance rules. So what dominance rules say? So we have to compare row or column. So here if we compare row 1 with row 3, see row 1 with row 3, 150 is higher than 130, minus 80 is higher than minus 30, 78 is common, hence we can assume this 70 is higher than this 78, and 90 is higher than 80. It means all the elements of row number 1 is higher than all the elements of row number 3. Hence you can remove row number 3. If we remove row number 3, we will get the matrix like this. So again, we have reached to this matrix. So we have two row. It means here we have to compare column. So for comparing column, we will compare column number 3 with column number 4. So see, 78 is less than 90 and 54 is less than 70. It means all the elements of column number 3 is less than all the elements of column number 4. Hence remove column number 4. After removing column number 4, we will get the matrix like this. So here what happened, we require 2 row and 2 column, that is 2 by 2 matrix, but here is the 3 by 2. It means we have to compare column with column, and as per dominance rules, we should keep the minimum value and remove the maximum value. So here we will compare each row with each other. So we will compare column number first with 2 and 3. 150 is not less than of both the value. Hence we cannot compare B1 with B2 and B3. So same way we will compare B2 with compared column. Minus 80 is less than 150. Also minus 80 is less than 78. But 102 is not less than B1 column and B3 column, that is 6 and 4. Hence we cannot make the comparison. And last we will see column number B3. So B3 we can only compare with B1. So 78 less than 150, but 54 is not less than 6. So it means this problem is belongs to mixed strategy. Whenever such a kind of situation arise in the game theory, when we cannot convert a matrix into 2 by 2 matrix according to rules of dominance or principle of dominance, such a situation we called mixed strategy. So if the problem is like this, or situation is like this: by comparing column with each other by dominance rules or principle, we are unable to reach to 2 by 2 matrix. So what to do? So this kind of situation we call mix strategy. So we have to do something with mix strategy to convert entire matrix into 2 by 2 matrix. Then what to do? For solving mixed strategy problem, use average principle. What is the meaning of average principle? The meaning of average principle is find the average of two column or two row and use the dominance principle. So it means at single time, either we have to calculate average of two row or two column and compare with another row or column. But ensure whenever you are comparing average value with any row or any column, that row or column should be removed. So likewise, we have to use the average principle. So here, see, we want two row and two column. We have two row. It means we have to compare column with column. So first, we will calculate the average of column number 2 and column number 3, and that we will compare with column number 1. So see what we have to do. First, we have to find out the average value of column number 2 and 3, and those average value we have to compare with column number 1. So here is the average of column number 2 and 3, that is minus 18 plus 78 divided by 2 is equal to 30, and the second average is 102 plus 54 divided by 2, that is 78. So this value we have to compare with B1 to see we will get the situation like this, and again we have to compare. See, 30 is less than 150, but 78 is not less than 6. Hence here we cannot remove the column number 1. So again we have to go with second probability, where we need to calculate the average of column number 1 and 2, and that average we need to compare with column number 3. So this is what the comment you will get. And now we will calculate the average of column number 1 and column number 2, and those average we will compare with column number 3. So average of column number 1 and 2 is 66, that is 150 plus into bracket minus 18 divided by 2, that is 66, and for the second value 6 plus 102 divided by 2, that is 54, and compare this average value with column number 3 like this. So here we can see 66 is less than 78 and 54 is less than this 54. Hence, you can remove the column number B3. It means all the average values are less than column B3. Hence, you can remove B3. So this comment I have given, compare column 1 with column 2, and after comparing column number 1 with 2, we can come to know all the elements of the average value are less than column number 2. Hence, you can remove column 2. After removing column number 2, that is B3, we will get the value like this, that is 66 and 54. So these are the average value. So from this average value, we need to find out the original values. So original value of these average values are 150 minus 18, 6 and 100, 102. So that is what your A11, A12, A21 and A22. So put all these value into formula, that is D, P, Q and V, and find out the value of gain. So these are the formula. Replace value with the formula and find the value of gain. However, in case of any problem, in case of any query, you can write into comment box. Thank you for attending this session. Wish you best of luck.